25th lesson is Unity of Religions and World Peace. We build our lives properly and strongly and live the same successfully and ideally. Thereby, we derive immense benefits for ourselves. Simultaneously, with our successful and ideal living, we discharge our family duties and responsibilities and contribute to the growth, development, welfare, and benefit of the members of our families. Because we have blood relations, natural personal bonds, and self-interests in them. Thereby, our family members also derive great benefits from us. We are also members of our society and citizens of our nation and of the world. As such, we need to have our interest in them also. Therefore, we need to discharge our social, national, and global duties and responsibilities and make our contributions towards the safety and welfare of our society, our nation, and the world. Thereby, our brethren in our society, our nation, and our world will also derive great benefits from us. Our contemporary modern society, our nation, and our world are facing some major problems. Two among such major problems are lack of unity of religions and lack of peace in the world. We therefore need to contribute in these two major areas as part of our social, national, and global duties. Let us discuss briefly about the same. Let us discuss the first area, that is unity of religions. The modern world is a place of different religions or dharmas. The word religion is used as the English synonym of the Sanskrit word dharma. Hinduism, Zoroastrianism, Judaism, Buddhism, Christianity, or Mohammedanism are stated as the 6 great religions of the world. Some other religions of the world are Jainism, Sikhism, Sufism, Taoism, Confucianism. Some other religions of the world are Jainism, Sikhism, Sufism, Taoism, Confucianism, Shintoism, etc. Our modern India is also the land of multiple religions. The main religions followed by the people of our country are Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism, Buddhism, Mohammedanism, Christianity, etc. The origin and the ultimate source of all religions or dharmas is said to be the Almighty Supreme God. Our holy scriptures and our great rishis, munis, saints, sages, prophets, God-men say that all religions have emanated from one and the same God, and therefore all religions are one. They further say that all religions are only different paths leading to reach the same God, like all rivers flowing in different directions to reach the same sea. They also say that all religions speak of the same truth. They further say that the essentials of all religions, such as truth, non-violence, purity, love, compassion, nobility, benevolence, generosity, forgiveness, selflessness, fellowship, friendliness, brotherhood, doing good to others or paropakar, etc. are one. This is so because these qualities are common to all human beings of the world, irrespective of their religions, faiths, beliefs, sects, castes, creeds, colors, genders, nations, etc. And therefore, these qualities are universal. But they are non-essentials, such as methods of worship of God, rites, rituals, observances, ceremonies, festivals, customs, traditions, etc., are different due to different tastes, temperaments, and needs of people, and the different geographical locations, historical times, etc. Therefore, they say that all religions are essentially one. The Almighty Supreme Lord, known in different names in different religions, such as Brahman or Ishwara or Bhagavan, Buddha, Mahavir, Allah, Khuda, God, Jesus, Zoroaster, Ahur Mazda, Jehovah, Shinto, Tao, Confucius, is one. He is the common father of the whole universe, and all people belonging to different religions, faiths, beliefs, sects, castes, creeds, colors, genders, nations, etc., are his children, and therefore all children of God are universal brothers and sisters. As such, the entire human race is one. In spite of the same, the vast majority of modern men see various religions as different from each other, and the people of different religions as different from each other. And in these modern times, many of the religious leaders, as well as the followers of many religions, claim that their religion is the superior. Their God only is great. Their method of worship only is the right method. The way to God, as shown in their religion only, is the only way to God, and that the religions, the gods, the methods of worships, the ways to God of the people of other religions are inferior. This is due to mainly ignorance, lack of right education, and lack of right understanding about the religion. Misunderstanding, misconception, misinterpretation, and misstatement of religion, lust of power, boast and greed, selfish and malicious designs, and propaganda of different groups of religious and other leaders with vested interests, practice of religion in the wrong manner, etc. Hence, disunity in religions has sprung up for no valid reasons whatsoever. Consequently, many religious leaders, their followers, and also the common people enter into unnecessary discussions, debates, quarrels, and fightings amongst themselves. Thus, differences, intolerance, discords, disputes, hatred, quarrels, clashes, violence, killings, etc., takes place amongst the people belonging to different religions in the society, country, and world. Consequently, unhappiness and peacelessness prevails in the personal life, social life, national life, and global life of the people. Such disturbed state of affairs also hinders economic growth, material development, prosperity, and welfare of the people and of the country. In this situation, and when all religions have emanated from one and the same God, and when all religions are essentially one, there is a great necessity for maintaining unity amongst religions in the life of people all over the world. When unity of religions will be maintained, the people belonging to all religions will live cordially, harmoniously, happily, and peacefully in the society, in the nation, and in the world. Unity of religions will contribute a great deal towards ushering in happiness and peace, as well as achievement of economic growth, development, prosperity, and welfare in the personal life of the people and of the country. Such is the great necessity, importance, and benefits of maintaining unity of religions everywhere, all over the world, and at all times in the lives of all people belonging to all religions, faiths, beliefs, sects, castes, creeds, colors, nations, etc. of the whole world. Unity of religions can be maintained inter alia. First, through imparting of right education about religions, including the true concept of religions, the essentials and the non-essentials of religions, true purpose of adherence to religions in one's life, etc. Secondly, through right understanding of religion by the people. And thirdly, by practice of religion in the right manner, willingly in the day-to-day life by the people of all religions of the whole world. For acquiring further knowledge on this topic, please study the lesson number 23 on unity of religions in the volume number 15 of the book Youth, Arise, Awake and Adopt the Right Path of Life, written by Sri Swami Sivananda Saraswati Ji Maharaj and Sri Swami Chidananda Saraswati Ji Maharaj. Now let us discuss the second area, that is world peace. In this modern time, there is no peace in the world. There is a dearth of basic necessities of life, such as food, clothing, houses, medicines, educations, etc. in some poor countries, while in other developed and developing countries there are quarrels, fights, wars, killings and restlessness amongst people amidst abundant material prosperity. Selfishness, jealousy, greed, pride, egoism, hatred, violence, fightings, quarrels, killings, etc. prevail everywhere. Greed of nations for authority, post, power, wealth, geographical areas, etc. has been leading to discontentment, quarrels, killings, and wars amongst countries. Terrorism has spread to many countries, and it is the greatest threat to peaceful human existence in the entire globe upon the earth plane. There is no peace in the world. The world has experienced two great and devastating world wars. It has been facing cold wars, proxy wars, and several other kind of wars and crises. Third World War seems imminent. Therefore, there is a greater cry for peace everywhere in the world. Countries hold peace talks, enter into pacts, agreements, treaties. Thereby, peace is achieved. But, as our saints and sages say, peace acquired through these finite means lasts for temporary period only, and it soon gets lost. Threats for wars recur with double force. We have been seeing this phenomenon and suffering a lot in our day-to-day lives. They further say that lasting peace has not been achieved despite applying so much of human intelligence, skill, excellence and expertise. And there has been huge cry for lasting peace in the world. But the real means to achieve lasting peace is not known to many of us. Our saints and sages say that lack of peace in the world is caused due to selfishness, greed, pride, egoism, hatred, etc. And these are born of ignorance, that is, ignorance about the real goal of human life, ignorance about oneness of all human beings of the world, ignorance about spiritual living by individual persons of all countries of the world. They further say that such ignorance in the minds of the people of the world can be removed by acquiring spiritual knowledge, that is the knowledge of the supreme goal of human life, that is self-realization, and the means to achieve the same, that is ways of practical spiritual living through imparting of spiritual education, and thereafter by practical spiritual living. Therefore, they exhort for imparting of spiritual education and for living of spiritual life by all individual persons of all countries of the whole world. Living of spiritual life by individual persons will result in deriving peace in their respective personal lives, and peace in the personal lives of all individual persons of the whole world will instantly result the peace in the world, because the world consists of countries and countries consist of individuals. Therefore, all individual persons of the whole world ought to live the spiritual life. Peace in the personal lives of the people and in the world will also derive conducive circumstances for achieving economic development and material prosperity in the personal lives of the people, in the society, in the nation, and everywhere in the world. Our saints and sages further exhort, inter alia, that all individual persons ought to meditate daily for some time, say about 10 minutes per day, and also pray to the Almighty Supreme Lord for maintenance of peace in the whole world, because the strength and the power of thought created in their minds during such meditation and the effect of their prayer will contribute greatly in restoring and maintaining peace in the world. For acquiring further knowledge on this topic, please study the lesson number 24 on world peace in the volume number 15 of the book Youth, Arise, Awake and Adopt the Right Path of Life, written by Sri Swami Sivananda Saraswati Ji Maharaj and Sri Swami Chidananda Saraswati Ji Maharaj. Here ends lesson number 25 on unity of religions and world peace. Oh.